I had another question, and it was just this general idea that it's okay for men to masturbate and not women. It is less stigmatized for men to do it, but again, like you were saying earlier, it's not like guys are talking about it. Like if you want to flip the script, I mean, I think it's much easier for women to just be open about it if they do. Like we chit chat with our girlfriends. Guys don't have that. And so while I think it's assumed that they do this, it doesn't mean that it's praised or respected or like okay thing. And I actually know a lot of women, or have known a lot of women over my life, who would shame their partners if they did masturbate. And that's definitely not cool either. Obviously, I'm not a man, so I don't have the experience as a man as much, but I grew up with mostly guy friends. I've never heard of a man shaming his wife or girlfriend or whatever, female partner, for masturbating, but I know a lot of women who have done it to their male partners. You know, just because your partner's masturbating, just because they have some sexual needs and they take care of it while you're not there, that's not bad. So I think it's important that if you want them to not judge you and to respect you and what you want sexually, you need to return that favor. Just have just a mutual respect. Be okay with each other exploring your own bodies. And if your partner is shaming you for that, you're probably not with a good person.
Right. They're probably not the partner for you. Or,
Mm-hmm.
but the thing is, and I really love that you brought this up, Annalee Belle, because it is so important. And so sometimes, there's shame because then the female can take it as like, oh, am I not satisfying you? Is this not enough for you? Why are you doing that? Now, let you know that when I have male clients, if my male clients are frequently self-pleasuring to porn, and they're used to all that stimulation visually to be able to have an orgasm, it can create a disconnect whenever they're being into their partners.
Yes.
So, and also to some people, not everyone will have erectile dysfunction and they won't have the same level of arousal because the brain is so stimulated by it's like constantly money shot. Like it's constantly visually showing them all these graphic images, like repeatedly, one after the other, so many rapid fire, right? And then whenever they're going to be intimate with their partner, like if they're having missionary position or lights are low and they're not constantly having the visual stimulation again and again and again, like dumped into their, into their brains, then their body is like, wait, where's all the like images of, all of the graphic things we're used to seeing whenever we're masturbating? Like, this is not as much of a turn on because your body gets kind of used to that,
Right.
that stimulation.
Yeah,
So
and I do totally agree with that.
And so then that can make the female partner a little upset because they're like, all right, now when you're with me, you're not being so aroused or you don't really seem to desire me because you're not maintaining your erection or whatever, right? And it's making them feel like, oh my gosh, this person doesn't like me. And they'd rather look at their porn and masturbate and be with their porn than be with me. And I just had a woman DM me the other day saying, I've been married for a few years. My husband looks at porn. I think that he must not love or like me anymore. And he doesn't really want to be with me and he's not being intimate with me. So sometimes males can use masturbation as a way to not be intimate with their partners because they have their own concerns, which are valid. They may be concerned about not lasting long enough. They may be concerned about a lot of things. And so it puts a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure on males in society. And even in sex and intimacy, there are pressures on males that are not present on females. Because for me, like I can use lubricant and I can literally fake it till I make it. Like I can get the party started. It doesn't matter about, my size or if I orgasm too quickly, then that's just yay, or, how long do I last? Because everything is going to continue to go whether I'm having orgasms or not. And I can just sit back and enjoy the moment. Whereas for males, there can be a lot of other factors that are really distracting to them. And it's like the performance anxiety and all that. And they're just like, can I just go and enjoy myself without even worrying about if someone else is judging my performance or if I'm not lasting long enough for them. So there's a lot of factors in there. And sometimes males will use porn and masturbation as a way to disconnect from their partners. So there's like a lot of different variables that can go into this. Like, how is this impacting when we want to be intimate with our partner? Because we be able to enjoy ourselves the way we want to, but we don't want to get into these habits or practices that are keeping us from being able to emotionally connect and physically connect with the people that we're wanting to have a relationship with.
I think that's such a good point to make. I guess it's like with everything, it's what your intention is. Like, are you doing this because you want to just love on yourself and you want to feel good? Or are you doing this as a way to like get your sexual needs filled here so you don't have to do it with your partner? And again, I've known a lot of women who have done that too. And you know, there's a gray market for sex toys, and it's it's real easy to just take care of yourself. But I've noticed, and I've done it too in relationships where I haven't been happy or I'm not connecting with my partner. I will just satisfy myself that way. And that way I don't have to connect with my partner. And so I think it's just good to be really mindful of why you're doing something. There's nothing wrong with just pleasuring yourself. But if you're doing it as avoidance, it's probably not healthy or the healthiest thing that you could be doing for your relationship.
Yes, and I love that. I love what you say, because intention is everything. What is your intention for anything you do? Because what your intention is going to guide you and the outcome of that, and like how it can impact your life, if it's going to be something positive for you or if it might be something that's negative for you. Is it something that is you're gaining something from, and that is like self-love, self-pleasure, and there can be growth and enjoyment and all these really great feelings? Or is it something that is leading to self-sabotage in some way? So, you know, everything can be, you know, your poison or your medicine, depending on the dose and how you take it.
Yeah. I also, I know I said if you're doing it as avoidance within a relationship, you can be doing it as avoidance out of a relationship too. If you're just procrastinating or you're doing it as a way to distract yourself instead of dealing with other things. So it's not only when you're with a partner, it's just in general.
That's so, so true.
Yeah.